all is happy now. All is now secure to be in the present. First is signing back in here, putting out my perception into the cloud of collective to expand the collective consciousness. You're now tuning into the mind of an alginate moon. And Horus, we're transiting to the ninth house in the sky. And it is Sunday in the space and location where I'm at. Okay? And it's going to be a continuation on my sun sign videos. Okay? On my astrological videos. This is still the sun signs. Okay, so last video we did was Libra. We went over Libra. Okay, which would be from the 7th house. Scorpio is born from the 8th house. Okay, Scorpio is born from the 8th house, and Scorpio is fixed water, being ruled by Mars, feminine side of Mars, co-ruler Pluto. Co-ruler Pluto. So this is one of the first signs, okay, that is being ruled by, two planets. Okay, so this is the first sign that is ruled by two planets. Okay, feminine side of Mars and co-ruler Pluto. Okay, this is fixed water sign, being fixed. So and we're talking about sun sign here. Okay, so in my last video I was saying like the sun falls in Libra. Okay, so hence, when transiting sign goes into Libra, we experience the fall season. Okay, so when sun comes into Scorpio, right, it's still in the death stage. So the sun enters its death stage. Okay, meaning that Scorpio in 8th house, is dealing with death, transformation, rebirth, behind the scenes, darkness. Okay, so when the sun that likes to illuminate, okay, likes to show light, comes into depths and the darkness, it's dead. Okay, so this way you could say the sun dies. Okay, the light is put to shade. This the light is put out. Okay, so yeah, but let's now go ahead and give the interpretation. So with the sun sign in Scorpio, right, it's like I say, how you express, your expressions is more bent on, fixated, in your actions, your life force, your vitality is more, fixated on, how you can go about gaining some sort of desires, how you can gain your desires or anything you desire personally in your life. And you'd be fixated on, expressing ways to create this for you. Okay, and this is deep. Aries shares Mars with you, but the sun is exalted in Aries, and it's masculine side of Mars. So, like I said, yours is feminine, so it's internal substances. Okay, you have internal substances. Okay, that you bring to the light. Okay, but you know how to manipulate your light. Okay, your expressions in a way that you can go about, let's say, gaining a deep desire for you. Okay, but Aries is not trying to manipulate shit. Aries is just head on, straight towards their desires, in your face. Like, I don't care, because I'm first. Okay, I want it, I go for it, I get it. Okay, but for you, it's like calculated, strategic on how you can go about gaining your desires in your life. Okay, your deep desires. Okay, so you could even come off as, you could even try and do these in secret ways. Expressing something towards someone, but not really truly, expressing, the full extent of what you want type shit. So pushing out false lights to make someone see some kind of light, but that's not truly the information that you wanted to expose. So you're just exposing false information for your secretive, so you can go about, going going at your desires in another way. So you're doing shit behind the scenes, occult, hidden. Okay? So, yeah. And like I say, so that, yeah, that's just how your expressions will come off. It's just like, but with this, the sun sign of Scorpio, there's positive and negative to everything, and it's just, expressions and how you utilize your vitality, like I say, can be, in a way, more towards your desire. So like with that Aries, Mars dealing with root chakra, okay? Mars dealing with root chakra, and you can say Pluto itself to Pluto, you could say in a way type shit is root chakra around there. Pluto dealing with the genitals in medical astrology. Let's say, no, Scorpio. Medical astrology is dealing with the genitals, the sexual area. So with this, I want to say the Aries type way of desires is gaining desires that, they can, let's say, be seen. They want you to see their desires, because the Aries, let's say, desires, Aries Mars, masculine side of Mars, is desires that that are seen. Okay, desires that you can see, such as, desires in a positive type light. And in my channel, positive doesn't mean good, negative doesn't mean bad. It just is what it is. Positive and negatives is required in this reality that we live. Okay, without the positive ions or protons, positive protons, none of this shit would exist. Without the electrons, we wouldn't have the neutron. Okay, so the Pluto, the Mars in Scorpio, like I say, desires is more where it's like hidden and occult. So let's say your desires keep more geared towards sex or things that is deemed to be taboo, things that is seen to be behind the scenes. And this is why sex comes here, because in society we have shamed, this natural act, such as sex. We like to do it behind turn the lights off, close the doors and everything. Okay, and this is just how it is, and it is what it is. It's one of those things where it's like, it is what it is. Okay, so yeah, this how your actions, come up. You take actions towards things that you deeply desire. So deep transformations and deep desires. Okay, so the Aries desires, like I said, you can see it. Aries being the head on. They will show you their desires. They'll be like, fuck it, I desire that. I want that. But yours is deep desires. So when we're talking about deep, you start from the head, and Scorpio is dealing with the genital areas, deep. Your desires and things you desire, you wouldn't want to express it. You won't want to bring it to the light. So you will go about taking action towards your desires in a secretive type way. Okay? And that's just the Scorpio energy. And with this, let's say, with it being the sun, you will be able to see alternative motives, because you are good at, utilizing alternative motives. With the sun here, you will be able to see anyone who has an alternative motive. Like, for example, if someone's expressing something, someone's trying to use your trick against you, if someone's trying to express something that is false to utilize you, to manipulate you, it won't work against you, because that's your trick. You can see that with it being a sun dealing with in this yang realm type shit. So Scorpio, like I said, water, Scorpio's fixed water. Water is internal, yin, right brain, okay? So it's more, feeling. So your expressions and also how you go about taking actions is based on your, feelings, because you feel in the yin realm, with fire sees in the yin realm. Okay, so your actions is more based on your feelings. Okay, hence why, you can, Yeah, with the sun in Scorpio, you know, yeah, your desires, you go about taking action towards your desires, more based on what you're feeling, how you feel, you know, and it's fixed water. I like to say Scorpio is iced, so it's fixed. Aries is cardinal, initiates new desires, but you are fixed on your desires, fixated on manifesting these desires that you have. This is how you utilize your life force, okay? And yeah, fixed emotions, yin, internal, as within, so without. Okay, if you build those internal substances, you know, and with this is good. It's with this placement, I suggest you don't build those internal substances. Okay, be the positive Scorpio. Be able to be transparent. Don't hide or build internal substances that could be negative. You could build internal substances, but make sure you're building those substances in a way where you want to manifest things in your reality. Build substances, emotions such as positive emotions, not negative emotions, and sit in those negative emotions, because as Scorpios, you guys sit in your emotions because you're fixed. Okay, Fresh is signing out. Catch you next now.